It costs less than $60 to have a baby in Finland. Its healthcare system has helped give it the lowest maternal death rate in the world, and it's available to everyone for next to nothing.
Here's a summary of the article.
Dr. Iden Teke is the chief physician at a labor ward in Finland where every mother there gets a private room and even the option of a water birth. Teke said there's no reason the US can't replicate what Finland is doing. The maternal death rate in the US has nearly doubled over the last 3 decades. In Finland they've cut it in half. Maternal death rates are even higher for African American women, one of the reasons Laura chose to have Ella in Finland instead of back home. The wealthy hand over much more in Finland than the US. Annika Saarikko, the Minister for Family Affairs in Finland, said the Finns don't mind the high taxes they use to the system. Nobody we spoke to in Finland bragged about their success. Finland's Minister for Family Affairs is also trying to figure out how to encourage more Finns to have babies because despite all the benefits, the birth rate in Finland is declining.
This post received a score of 65,033, with an upvote ratio of 80%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Finland resident here, literally just got the bill for my first child and it was €244. I think about €100 was for the family suite we chose to stay in at the hospital. And the rest was for treatment. It actually cost €120 for us to park at the hospital for 2 nights. I had an amazing birth experience, staff was wonderful, had my own extremely large delivery room, however the food did suck. 10 out of 10 would deliver again in Finland.
I think we paid the same. My memory is around €200 per €250 for a private room for wife, child, and father for 3 to 4 days. I slept on the floor of the waiting area the night before, which was a little annoying. But it was still a good experience overall, and I definitely cried when I opened the baby box a month or so in advance.
Lol. I read this thinking you were the wife and that you had to spend the night laboring on the hospital floor.
Hey, €20 saved is €20 earned.
They also get a care package with necessities and clothes for the baby.
We've introduced these in Scotland too now. I think it's a great thing for a government to do. No deep-fried Mars bars, no stuffed Loch Ness monster. Do you even Scotland? At least they've stopped with the miniature bottles of whiskey.
The whiskey sippy cup was a nice touch though. IMHO.
In UK I paid precisely nothing. And it was a pool birth with complications that needed surgery for my wife. Still nothing to be paid.
Usually a bit of parking costs involved though. Not much, though.
I paid £0, not even parking. Scotland has free parking in hospitals, unsure of England, Wales and Ireland though. Edit, appears I was wrong. Some hospitals in Scotland charge. The ones I've been to have never charged, my bad.
Depends on the hospital I think. At UCH, London, there is no parking at all, so there are no parking charges.
I bet that Uber driver was pissed.
Took the tube. The fallopian tube.
Can confirm, am baby.
We just barely make too much for Medicaid. Been making payments, out of pocket for almost 4 years now on an almost $10,000 hospital bill. Unamused face. Birth of our daughter. On top of my husband's medical bills from having Cushing's disease. We're fucking broke. Edit, from the US.
Unnecessary edit.
Underscore applies water to America, underscore.
Wait a moment, let me bottle that and sell it to you.
Thank you, Nestle. May I have another?
Hold on, you have to wait until the someone else recycles what they just drank.
I believe that's referred to as trickle down.
American in Canada here. Upcoming birth will be $0 out of pocket. Based on the first birth we had, we'll get a private room and will be allowed to decide whether we want to stay overnight even if it's not medically necessary. Wife and I have to be annoyed at something, though, so we've chosen to be peeved about a lack of parking.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.